Need advice? Taco Bob to the rescue. Time for Ask Taco Bob.
On 101.1 WJRR.
Orlando's rock station and Ask Taco with world-renowned life coach, brought to you by Petty's Meats. State Road 434 in Longwood. Nothing but the finest for the best in the biz.
Dude, best in the biz. Stopped by there last week. Got some Delmonicas you were talking about.
Was I lying?
That was the sound of kissing fingers. Delicious. Shop at Petty's with a nice cold beer in your hand.
Are you having them do your Thanksgiving for you again this year?
Either Thanksgiving or Christmas. One or the other.
I gotcha.
I'll figure it out. Brandon's going to be in charge of everything. He's my assistant. You know that. My chopper pilot. But so thank you, Petty's. If you're looking for high-quality meats and just good eats, Petty's is your answer. That beer that I talked about walking around shopping with, free.
Yeah. 434 Longwood, just west of I-4.
How'd your Halloween go?
It was flawless.
You do the old 1 for 1? 1 for you, 1 for me trick like normal?
No. I gave away all the candy we had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giving away full bags of candy was genius.
The first person I've ever heard of actually doing that and going to the expense of that, which is amazing.
You know, people give away the regular candy bars or the full size. They're the ones that shine. Well, the life coach gave away full bags just to attract hot moms, and boy, it worked. You'd have thought I was giving away like Gucci handbag or something.
How many, what kind of tonnage did you have to bring in?
Oh, they were all skinny.
No. The how much product did you have to acquire?
You know the food nets that you see fly over countries hanging from a chopper?
Well, one of those deals.
Yeah, it was full of bags of candy bars.
Okay.
Yeah. Powerball jackpot. How about that one? So, think somebody's going to win it tonight?
We're getting to the point where so many tickets are being sold. You would have to think
somebody's got to.
The combination has got to show up at some point.
That's what I thought. Even the life coach is buying one. Yeah, I had a finishing move in college called Powerball.
Well, anyway, we've had listeners reach out for some assistance this
morning.
morning.
Your imagination run with that one. It was when I was on the wrestling team. LC, 22526 for your questions. I want you to know there are a ton that came in. The ones I don't get to, I will print up, like the 33-year-old going to college. I'll try to get to that today or next week. LC with...
So you've preemptively told whoever that is you're probably not getting to their question.
No, I said I'm going to try. Look, they're right here.
Why don't you just start with their question?
They're at the back of the stack. Just back off.
God.
Jack off. LC, with everything being so expensive, do you suggest spring water or tap water? I think I've seen this before. You know me, I'm all about the environment and preserving the polar caps. One at a time in my belly. That's my water choice. No, if you're going for budgeting, honestly, you might be time to get off the spring water. So you're going to have chlorine breath for a little bit. Your teeth are going to be whiter, though, right?
Stronger, perhaps. I'm not sure. Well, I guess in a way it could.
It helps. But, people are cutting back wherever they can. I get it.
I was thinking of fluoride.
Uh-huh.
I'm silly.
There's chlorine in it, too, I'm pretty sure. I've seen friends' fences that have big dye marks. LCTB, why is it that I feel like I could... listen, that's smart ass. Why is it that I feel like I could get better advice from a Magic 8-Ball than from you? Here's an idea for you, Hot Rod. How about you shake up your little Magic 8-Ball and ask it if you have a bright future? You're going to get one of two answers. Chances are doubtful, or you're a dildo. LCTB.
That's not one of the responses in a Magic 8-Ball.
It should be. LCTB. My wife thinks she knows fashion, but every time we go out, she ends up looking like a busted Daytona stripper. Come on. A busted Daytona stripper, what should I do? You can get her a job in Daytona. Biggins. I mean, that's it. No. Just like I mentioned last week, what you do is you talk to one of her friends that you get along with, which probably aren't that many of them. I mean, they hate you because she talks about you all the time to them and tells them what a jerk you are. And plus, you're calling her a busted Daytona stripper. What you do is you get one of her cooler friends and you talk to her and say, hey, look, Jennifer or whatever her name is just is not looking. Could you help her out with her dressing? Friends want to do that. Although sometimes the ladies don't want to do it because then they're competing with you, with their friend, It's
an intricate...
it really is.
Intricate
pecking order.
Yeah.
Pecker order. A life coach. If I won a massive lottery, everybody's planning on it, should I divorce and cut my losses so the wife doesn't give it all away? I didn't think of that, giving it away. If you win the lottery and your wife like gives it to all of her family members and all, not you in general, but just your average person, you know what I'm saying, and gives it to charities, and you're like, hey, I bought this ticket, Toots. Did you forget about? Did you forget? Yeah. But anyway, they're wondering if they should get, if they should divorce ahead of time so the lady doesn't give it all away, and maybe remarry with a prenup, or is there something called a postnup available? We've talked about a pre and a postnup before. At the end of the day, a guy in the state of Florida is taking it in the shorts, right? Yeah, this state to get married, it's trust me. But I think if you win the $1.2 billion Powerball, you're probably going to be all right either way. So you might just want to keep the wife. I don't see her giving away all your Powerball money. I mean, that's like $1.2 billion. That's like Elon Musk money in high school, right?
So to be clear here, is he asking if he should divorce before he even knows if he's won?
Oh, technically, it's...
it's like, how preemptive is this guy trying to get?
It said, if I won a massive lottery, should I divorce? Okay, so he's saying if he does. Yeah, don't get divorced before you even win. That's going to be really sloppy. And in the court of law, you're definitely going to lose. Like I said, guys lose. There's a lot of bitter ones out there to tell you that right now. All right, chiming in. Renter living up to... I'll get to that soon. LC... So earlier, I went into a coughing fit. In the middle of the fit, I sneezed and sharted a bit in my pants. Problem is, I roll commando. What should I do? Normally, I don't answer these kind of, these are the toilet questions that I don't like to answer.
We try to, me and the guy I work with, we do our best to try to steer the listener away from submitting such insulting questions to a man of your stature.
Away from toilet talk.
Yes.
But with this one, I mean, he's rolling commando, and he's got a problem with his work pants. There's rule number 1 in Fight Club, right? Right?
Yeah.
Well, there's rule number 1 of going commando as well. If you're going to go commando everywhere, you always got to keep a spare pair of pants with you. So you need to keep, like, if I was a commando goer, I'd have a pair of spare pants in the chopper. I'd have a pair of spare pants right here, knowing that it could happen during this segment. So always have pants in the car, at work, etc.
Maybe some wet wipes, too.
Yeah, as for now, you need to, those Lysol wipes everybody's been wiping the surfaces with? Use those. Not on your bung or just on your shorts. And probably do all this in the bathroom because you're probably going to have to wash them a little in there. Morning Life Coach, I heard you mention...
I'm getting the visual of this guy standing at his work bathroom.
I know, and nude.
Nude from the waist down.
Because he doesn't have undies because he's commando, yeah.
Right. In his work shirt that says Steve.
Uh-huh. And then in walks Steve's boss, Lewis. And Lewis goes, hey, Steve, what the hell are you doing with your pants off? And then Steve will explain to Lewis. Lewis is going to be an understanding guy. He might make you wear underpants from now on. We just gave this guy a name. We don't even know who he is. Steve. You know who you are, Steve. Morning Life Coach, I heard you mention polar bear steaks in the freezer. That was a while ago.
Yeah, weeks.
With all the hype about Jeffrey Dahmer, do you think human tastes more like beef or pork? Chicken. Chicken's always the answer. But according to you, Lynch, the Dahmer expert, didn't he always say pork?
Pork, yeah.
He never said, like,
pork.
Beef?
Pork.
Always pork. But, the go-to rule.
Family gave me some pork chops, and they went bad. I'm really sorry about the smell.
And they're bad.
Got a beer?
LCTV. Okay, God, there's a LCTV. Wife wants to spice up the love life with some butt stuff. Only problem is she meant mine. I don't roll like that. What should I do?
She wants to peg him.
Experiment? No, if she's wanting this and to spice it up, maybe go a step further and see if she's into swinging. And then have her to do that to the other guy, right?
It's a trial balloon.
Yeah. It's a double bonus point score for you because you get the other wife. Well, the whole time that poor SOB is getting hit. And you're going to have trouble sitting down for a week. That's why they call me the life coach. I'm solving your problems one at a time. We got how much more?
Time for one more. Maybe two.
Got a lot. I'll get to the Halloween candy. Whoops. LCTB, I'm getting ready for Halloween. Guess I should have done that one. Or what should I dress up as for this year's community Halloween costume contest? I'll split the 500 with you if I win. Sorry I didn't see this in time. I would have told you either Dahmer or the Queen. It's got to be Dahmer or the Queen were the big ones. But since it's your community contest, you didn't want to go as Dahmer because you're walking through your own community with, like, you know, one of those pent-up HOA people sees you carrying an arm, right?
Or your box.
I hope you went with Queen. Cheerio. LCTV, how do you feel about people using the handicap bathrooms when they're not handicapped and not disabled? I know there's a lot more room and it's a lot more comfortable, but they're like that, roomier and more comfortable for a reason, and that reason's not for you. Don't use the thing. I know it's like the small stalls. You bang your elbows, hurt your back, sitting down.
Tell that guy I work with.
Hurt your knees. You know what, though, actually? Use the bigger stall. Just be ready to finish quickly if you hear a chair coming. I'm talking quick. And then, you know, maybe come out. Like if you don't make it out in time and somebody's waiting, you just come out with a little limp. No, you tell them your butt cheek fell asleep. Not that. Brandon! Lynch is giving me bad looks! Let's go, Brandon!